E-commerce. It's not just for the big players anymore. Even you can have a fantastic online store. This video is going to show you how small to mid-sized companies can modernize their business using Acumatica and BigCommerce. Spoiler alert, it's fast, it's intuitive, and there are place plans for every size business. So be sure to just gently tap on that like and subscribe button, and let's get to it.
Well, welcome to the Crestwood Associates channel. We're really excited today because we have BigCommerce and we have Koy and Johnny. Now, Johnny will be running things behind the scenes, but Koy is here to tell us all about BigCommerce and how it can work alongside Acumatica. So Koy, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll kick things off with some good questions.
Absolutely. Again, thank you so much for having us today, Jason. My name is Koy McDermott. I'm Manager of Strategic Partnerships here at BigCommerce. And just as Jason mentioned, we do have Johnny Benavides, who is our ERP business consultant, who's behind the scenes also here to help any merchants who are currently either working with Acumatica, need to modernize their tech stack, and or would like to work with both platforms, BigCommerce and Acumatica together.
Awesome. Now, if you're new to the Crestwood channel, I'm going to tell you a little bit about us as a partner and a provider. We are excited and curious about technology, and we love solving business problems with ERP. So we have solutions like Acumatica that were born in the cloud that can help businesses optimize their operations, make themselves more efficient, and hopefully it can be a good catalyst for growth. We are headquartered in Chambéry, Illinois, though we have offices across the country. We're roughly around 70 employees, and we do have over 800 customers and clients. So as you can imagine, an ERP implementation is difficult, but we've been through it before and we can help you get through it. So we're excited today to be talking about one of our key technologies in BigCommerce. So that said, I thought we'd jump into some questions, and I think Koy, he's pretty astute, so I'll try not to stump him, but maybe we will, maybe we won't. But hopefully we can have a good dialogue here and learn a little bit. So Koy, tell us a little bit more about BigCommerce and how you fit into the Acumatica ecosystem.
So BigCommerce, our NASDAQ symbol is Big C. We are a leading software as a service or SaaS e-commerce platform that empowers merchants of all sizes to build, innovate, and grow their businesses online. As a leading open SaaS solution, BigCommerce provides merchants sophisticated enterprise-grade functionality, customization, and performance with simplicity and ease of use. Tens of thousands of B2B and B2C companies across 150 countries and numerous industries use BigCommerce to create beautiful, engaging online stores, including Ben & Jerry's, Molton Brown, S.C. Johnson, Skullcandy, Sony, Vodafone, and Woolrich. We are headquartered in beautiful Austin, Texas, and BigCommerce has offices in San Francisco, Sydney, and London. And with regard to how we fit into Acumatica's ecosystem, with our enterprise-class APIs, we allow merchants to connect to other best-in-breed software technology, furthering their ability to scale. And in my opinion, Acumatica is one of the best.
Awesome. APIs, you're talking Acumatica's language. So with the wild year of 2020 and 2021 being just as crazy and kind of e-commerce changing so dramatically, what is your value proposition and how do you see BigCommerce differentiating in such I'll say, wild market?
Yeah, well, I think it really has a lot to do with how we've doubled down, not only on mid-market and enterprise, but also on strong relationships like we have with Acumatica. I believe the native integration that Acumatica has built to BigCommerce is one that allows merchants to truly get a handle on their operations by automating manual processes, removing the guesswork of demand planning, and creating visibility into real-time analytics and business reporting. Merchants are set up to take their business to the next level. During these times, when cash on hand has become an even greater commodity, business agility and insight are paramount.
Wow. Yeah, I think cash is king right now. And that being said, what is the total cost of ownership when somebody's looking to buy or license BigCommerce? And where can merchants and customers expect to get a good return on their investment?
Yeah. So I love this question, especially when we we think about ROI and return on investment. I feel that when it comes to ROI, merchants are able to get this in so many different ways. So one of the ways is with BigCommerce, we've got flat rate pricing, right? It's going to be based on consumptions of orders that are going to be coming through. And this is really going to allow merchants to make their financial plans without any type of surprises. The other thing is when a merchant is onboarding onto BigCommerce, they're also going to be assigned an implementation project manager, right? Who leads store launches in roughly about 3 months or so on average. And the other great benefit of BigCommerce is that you're going to get automatic platform upgrades and releases and enhancements at absolutely no cost to you. This begins to really, really streamline not only an operations perspective, but also the return on investment. These are things that I believe really begin to set BigCommerce apart from a lot of the competitors out there in the market.
Awesome. That's great. Now, it does sound pretty straightforward from a licensing perspective, and I like that flat rate. You kind of take some of the mystery out of it. Do you work in all verticals? Can you tell me a little bit about, the different verticals that BigCommerce serves?
Absolutely. So, when it comes to the verticals that we serve, I believe that we have really positioned ourselves in 3 different categories, right? The first is certainly going to be our B2C category. And when it comes to B2C, right, we're really working with rapidly growing B2C brands and merchants who are excited to take advantage of our disruptive technology and increase their sales channels. A lot of them are also eager to start in B2B and wholesale. Our second kind of category, if you will, is going to be those traditional B2B brands, right? So these are brands who are now starting to see the value of creating a more intimate digital relationship with their customers. And they're using BigCommerce to create a beautiful direct-to-consumer website to increase their R&D timelines and rapid testing of new products and lines that they might have. And the really great thing is they are benefiting from the ease of our platform and just really the site creation there. And the third that I would love to call out are going to be those hybrid merchants. Now, these hybrid merchants are a perfect fit for BigCommerce. And the reason why is because in a single domain, you're able to have your B2B store behind a gated login for different tiers for the B2B customers that you're currently serving, while also having a beautiful B2C website as well, where you could have individuals who are finding you on social media platforms or any other marketing avenue that you choose to be able to buy and or purchase your products at retail price. So again, we've got those high growth B2C brands. We've got those B2B merchants who are going through that digital transformation. And then we've got those hybrid merchants who are also looking to go from B2B to B2C.
So that's really interesting that you talked about the B2B and the B2C side. We do have a lot of clients and prospects who maybe are traditionally selling to other businesses, but are hoping to sell to the end consumer. And it's great to hear that BigCommerce can be that one platform to accomplish both. Now, what I find interesting is if you know anything about the world of Acumatica, they actually have what they call their industry editions. So there's an edition for e-commerce, there's an edition for a manufacturer, there's an edition for a distributor. The good news about the BigCommerce connector is really it doesn't matter what edition somebody is using in Acumatica, it can be deployed in any instance. So it's really a powerful solution for somebody who maybe is changing their business model because of some of the changes that are going on right now in the world. Now, that said, with the pandemic and the future kind of being uncertain, what do you see for the future of the e-commerce industry?
We're seeing so many different things, right? We've got so many businesses that are coming online. We've got what was going to be from an e-commerce perspective, what was projected was, tremendous growth happening in 2030. We're seeing that truncated, right? We're seeing, again, just this mad dash, if you will, almost like a gold rush of merchants really coming online, knowing and understanding that they are going to have to really start to be everywhere that their customers are. I believe the future is digital, frankly, Jason. More and more businesses, like I said, they're going online. Curbside pickup, which was once a nice to have, I believe it's here to stay. now luxuries like buy online, pick up in store, or even BOPAC, which is buy online, pick up at curb, right? They're becoming more and more prevalent. We've got return online, pick up in store, buy online, return in store, right? I just believe that these trends are just the beginning. We're going to start to see more and more. And for me, it's extremely exciting. And I know that there are individuals who are looking forward to, going back to normal. But I'm actually looking forward to this new normal in the digital age.
And I know, Koy, you being in Austin, Texas, I'm sure you've driven up and gotten some breakfast tacos, from your smartphone or something like that. So I know that it's probably a trend that's here to stay in some ways. Can you talk a little bit about some case studies? Has Acumatica and BigCommerce been successfully deployed? And can you give me a little background there? Absolutely.
So, one case study that immediately comes to mind is Saddleback Leather, right? This was a merchant who really needed a platform that could easily integrate with Acumatica's ERP and obviously also help lower their development cost, right? So with our native commerce connector, the fact that it is bi-directional, we've got the unrivaled customer support and site speed, it really led Saddleback to choose BigCommerce as their e-commerce platform provider. And from an outcomes perspective, Saddleback has seen a 10% increase in revenue, 21% increase in conversion rate, and a whopping, hold on, I've got to make sure that I'm reading this correctly, a whopping 81% decrease in bounce rate, right? Meaning that customers are staying on their website longer. And if they're staying longer, chances are they're putting more in the cart. And if they're putting more in the cart, they're buying more. And that is really what merchants are able to see with the joint solution between BigCommerce and Acumatica. Now, this will be the last case study, I promise. I feel like in a lot of these, you've got individuals constantly telling you about how great their companies are. But again, these are coming directly from our customers. So this one is actually from a B2B merchant. And the name of the company is Berlin Packaging. They opened in the 1930s as a tinplate packaging business. And they've now evolved into a modern glass and plastic container store with over 200 partner vendor locations. They were looking for a B2B e-commerce platform that could handle the complexity of their business and offer them a more streamlined ordering system. So during the evaluation, they, of course, looked at Magento. They also looked at IBM WebSphere, and they looked at BigCommerce. And they eventually narrowed it down to BigCommerce due to pricing, configurations, and built-in functionality. So again, let's get to the numbers. Berlin Packaging has seen 27% increase in their conversion rate, a 21% increase in time on website, and a 20x, yes, Jason, 20x increase in web leads. So again, I feel like I could tell you how great our solution is, but really going into having these case studies and having our customers tell you, I believe really is going to allow you to see that the proof is certainly in the pudding.
Well, that's awesome, Koy. I appreciate the time today, Koy and Johnny. I do want to say just on the way out here, what makes this commerce connector so unique with BigCommerce and Acumatica, and Koy's mentioned this a little bit, but it's already done, and it's bi-directional, meaning it's going to sync your orders, your customers, your items. You don't have to have somebody build that integration for you. Acumatica and BigCommerce had the foresight to say, let's partner and get this done. And so, a lot of our customers who are on legacy solutions that are looking to go to e-commerce are having to build these connectors from scratch. In the world of Acumatica and BigCommerce, it's already done, which is really exciting. Like I said, it works with offline and online orders. It takes into account your specific pricing scenarios. If you offer promotions or discounts, the connector is really robust. And at Crestwood, we're really excited to be a sponsor of it and even have developers who can work with it to tweak it and fine tune it if that's the case. So Koy, I really want to say thank you. You're going to be a great addition to the channel here. And if folks do need to get some more information about BigCommerce, where should they go? What should they do?
Absolutely. So they are more than welcome to certainly reach out to myself, koy.mcdermott@bigcommerce.com, or you could also reach out to Johnny Benavidez, and that's johnny.benavidez@bigcommerce.com. We're always excited to speak with merchants who either are looking to replatform and or create a beautiful online experience and intimate relationships with their merchants.
Thanks, Koy. Really appreciate the time and look forward to working together in the future.
Thank you, Jason.